Hey guys, how are we doing? It's Crypto Insight UK here. I'm back with another YouTube video. It's the 23rd of July 2021. It's actually 10 past 5 p.m. on Friday. We're going to be talking quickly about the charts, and then I'm going to be talking about my exit strategy personally, for XRP specifically. Yeah, we'll get straight into it. I've had a few requests, people asking me that. Remember, exit strategies are very personal. All trading is very personal. Don't let anyone tell you when it's a good or a bad time to exit. If you want to exit before people, that's completely up to you. If you want to exit after when other people exit, and that's the deduction you've come to from analysis or from a position of where you think the charts can get to, then that again is up to you. But just remember, on any kind of exit, don't exit the charts on where you want them to get based off emotion. Exit the charts where technical analysis is showing you would be a good exit point, or before that, should you need the money. It's basically what I'm saying. Not need the money. No one should be investing if they need the money. Should the money make an impact or difference to your life? No one ever went broke taking profits. If you make a profit and you take it, even if you take it early, a profit's a profit. So don't let that beat you up, and don't let anyone tell you any different than that. So first, let's just look into Bitcoin. So we are still on our downtrend. We obviously had a good day 2 days ago. A green day, bit of volume came through. Now we're still seeing lowered volume. It could be a bit of a relief rally. We haven't seen continued volume yet. We do need to break up above this descending trend line of the wedge. This is on the daily. We also need to get above the 50 and the 200-day moving averages for anything to be looking bullish yet. So we still need another 20, I'd say 30% move to the upside over the next few weeks for us to be looking very positive in this area. But how big was this jump 2 days ago? We can't take away from the fact we did have a 10% increase the other day. So if we have 3 of those, so that'd be 1, take us to 35,000. If we had another one into 35,000 zone, that'd be awesome. And then another one somewhere after that would take us up to about 40, and then one final push somewhere to 43, somewhere around there. We'd be looking very positive. We'd have reclaimed the moving averages. We'd have smashed through this resistance. The major resistance next would be this Fibonacci level of around 47,000, and then we get above that and we're back into this range here that we were in for a long time, and we're looking to target our all-time highs after that, really. But it's still a long way away yet. As you can see, we are still downtrending, respecting this downward trend line. We're below the moving averages, so anytime we're below the moving averages, we are in a downtrend. But that's just what we're looking for if we want to confirm a reversal. So let's have a quick look at XRP. Down 2% today. Again, same sort of structure. We're in that descending trend. Bang. We have broken through the descending trend line a little there. We've sort of formed a double bottom formation here. Boom, boom. And we tap it again, boom, and out. Potentially. Let's see what happens in the coming days. So we've had this wave, and then a bounce, and then a bounce. And then that's the sort of structure we could be looking at there. That's personally what I'd be looking for. Or we could bounce out of here. Like, that's definitely possible too. Double bottoms are good. It means we've confirmed this level here of support, which is pretty cool, 52 cent. So that's a confirmed support level as it stands. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So Ethereum's back above 2,000 as well. That's another good sign. And it's reclaimed the 200-day on the daily, although it is struggling with it today. Let's see where the candle closes. It'll also be interesting to see where the weekly candles close this week. Excuse me. I've still got my pen on. It'll be also interesting to see where the weekly candles close this week. They are still way above the 50-day moving average on Ethereum. Let's have a look on Bitcoin. See, we are just below. But as you can see, this is quite a bullish weekly candle should we get continued volume next week. You could say that this is I think it's called a dragonfly doji, or if it's a bit smaller, which means there's a lot of pressure below, and we are looking to move from the upside. Whenever there's long wicks down, that means there's a lot of buying pressure in here. However, the volume is very low. Look how low this volume is. It's the lowest volume since, wow, since here, which is January 2020. But we do know that July is a low trading month, so let's see what happens. Let's have a look quickly on the monthly. Again, we've got long candle wicks to the bottom, but there we have a long one to the top too, so that's kind of equal to out. So we've got long candle wicks to the bottom. Basically, it's still a wait and see, guys. Do I think we're going to come down further? I don't think we'll come down much further than what we've already done. Do I think we could reverse from here? Yes. Is the media starting to be more positive? Yes. Do I want to see a reversal? Yes. I'm in the same boat as everybody else in terms of how I feel about the market. I do think we should be looking at a reversal at some point soon. But whether it's now, whether this is the movement for the reversal, I don't know. Let's see what happens in the next few days, and then we can give a much clearer picture. We had a big run up from XLM, boom through the moving averages on the hourly. We had a move for about, let's have a look. We did manage to capture some of this in our technical analysis group. We had about a 39% move from the bottom to the top off the rumour of Advent, who XLM work with, potentially buying MoneyGram. Right, so let's go straight now into my take profit targets. So my take profit targets for XRP might seem a bit crazy at the minute, but I personally don't think they are. Let's go on I've got a cleaner XRP chart down here. Let's get onto that. My take profit targets for XRP are up here. They're all up here. And that's completely honest with you. So this is where Ethereum topped out in relation to Fibonacci retracement, and this is where Bitcoin topped out in relation to Fibonacci retracement compared to XRP. So I'll show you just on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin topped out just above the 3.618 Fibonacci retracement level, which, as you can see, just above the 3.618 Fibonacci retracement level is where Bitcoin topped out. See, it looks less mad when you take it onto a Bitcoin chart. So these are my take profit targets. So I'm personally looking to take 20 to 50% of my XRP between $10 and $15. If we get up to 15, I'll probably take about 60% altogether by them. And again, some people might say that's foolish after holding it for so long, but it would be a massive amount of money for me, and it would really change my life. So that's the way you've got to look at it. You don't need to listen to what other people think or say. You just got to look at what you want to do and how these things would change your life. Let's have a look. If we go into the past, and I haven't prepared this, but let's just have a look at how fast these things happen as well, and why it's good to have a plan. So in the past, we were down here at 21 cents. And how long did it take us to move to our all-time high? So we had all this period here. We'd already boomed up here, by the way. This is still 2017. We already had a little movement there, the start of 2017. And we had, after that, we had 209 days of sideward movement. Sideward/downwards movement. We wicked up once, couldn't break the high, and then sideways and downwards movement again. So 200 days of sideways and downwards movement. And then it took us, I've messed that up because you can't see with a ruler, which is nice. From there to the high there. Then it took us 24 days. After 200 days of sideways and downwards, we moved 1,399% in 24 days. So just make sure you've got your plan ready, because when euphoria and madness comes, which it will, this is what you've got to watch out for. You're going to be stuck inside your emotions. You're going to think it's going up forever. You're going to think that owes you weeks and weeks of green candles because it's giving you weeks and weeks of red, but none of that is true. 1,399% in 24 days. So let's see where that would take us from our current price. So we are at 50 odd cent today. 1,397 would take us to $8, and I obviously personally think we'll go higher than that, but that's because we have extended bull markets every single time, so I think we'll put a bit more percentage on that. And again, let's look at what was going on in the past here for XRP. So you can see the shortened or lengthened cycles. So when did we hit the bottom here? 18th of May. And then what? How long did we spend down in this range? 667 days before our first pop, which was here. And our first pop took us 1,120% in less than 19 days. Let's have a look how many days that actually was, if I could do that accurately. It would be 13 days. We moved 1,000%. Then we had all this time grinding sideways again. So we grinded sideways for 24 days. And then we had a real pop here. Big pop. This is the start of May 2017. Popped up 1,200%. And then this is the sideways movement. So we've got, but now we've got extended periods of what's happening here. So then let's have a look how long we went sideways for. We'll say this is the low. We went sideways for 1,000. So you see how that's longer. So first it was 600 days, and now it's, well, really before we start popping upwards, 1,083 days. And we had our first pop. If you say even from here, let's just say from there, we were down for 1,034 days. And then if we say the pop started from there, in the space of 74 days, we popped up 700%. So I wouldn't even say this is the first pop yet. I think we could have, so if we do 1,000, say we did 1,000% here, and then another 1,000% there, we could quite easily pop up a quick 1,000% in a short space of time. Let's say 2 weeks, 22 days, 3 weeks, and then have a retrace, and like a real horrible one, like a slow, maybe down to all-time high, retrace, just draining everybody, and then bang, another one up to our Fibonacci extension. Maybe even if it goes 1,000% from the all-time high, we're looking at really high prices here. But this will have dragged most of the market out by this point, surely. Will be like 1,000%, sorry. I was getting a bit distracted then. Could be looking at that $55 maybe, 1,300% off the all-time high. $46. That's a potential for what could happen, guys. All I'm saying is, I know I've gone off on a bit of a tangent there. I feel a bit lethargic. I just did some meditation earlier. I recommend meditation to anyone who doesn't do it. But my brain works overtime, and then when I do meditation, it puts me into like a relaxed state, and I'm in that state at the minute. So that's why this YouTube video is not quite as energetic as the other ones yesterday. So maybe I should get them out in the morning. But I did my live today because I wanted to chat to people. When I was feeling a bit more energetic. But yeah, take profit targets are completely up to you. Good ideas of where to take profit. If you don't know any technical analysis, just look for the previous all-time high. Pretty easy to find on any chart. Let's just go for silver, for example. Go on the daily, zoom out a bit, have a look. Okay, there's a previous all-time high for silver. So if I was in a silver trade and I'd done no TA at all, and I've done some utility research and fundamental research, I'd be looking at taking some profits, at least my initial investment out at $48. And there's just a tip, and then you can draw your Fibonacci retracements and extensions in. So we'll just draw a quick Fibonacci retracement in here just to show you how to do that. I've done this many times before. So all you do is you get your retracement tool, which is here. Oh no, it's not here, it's here. You get your retracement tool. I'll show you where that is again. So you hit these lines, retracement, fib retracement, and you start at the top. See how that line's in line with the top there? You start at the top and you drag it all the way down to the bottom point, which is down here, and then you can see that that would give us an extension or a retracement up to 170 USD for silver. So that would be the top end of your price targets. And the reason I'm not going to take all my XRP at the Fibonacci levels, even though I do think that'll be where we top out in this bull run, is because crypto, you never know. We're a growing asset class. Anything could happen. We haven't had a utility bull run yet, and I think at some point we'll have one. And if we get one of those, I want to keep a bag, or a decent sized bag, so I wouldn't kick myself if the price went absolutely parabolic, which is definitely possible, by the way. Like, this is crypto. This is crypto. The price is 100% possible for XRP to absolutely rocket. And I know people talk about market cap, but don't listen to them. They've just not done any research or understand what XRP is or what crypto is really. If market cap's something that's really holding people down, they don't really understand the asset class or what crypto, or specifically XRP, is trying to do. But let me just show you from Doge, for example. Bear in mind this is a pump and dump coin, but let's just show you the percentage move that Doge has done. So this is the Fibonacci retracement on Doge, and it's absolutely destroyed it. So if we go from the start of the move for Doge here, let's say the start of the move's here. Doge has moved 1,000% to there, and then when's this? This is the 28th of January 2021. So that would actually be the start of the move. That's me being silly. So this is the start of the move here, or you could even say 2nd of Jan would be the start of the move, but it's really going to be hard to measure this because my computer screen's not big enough. So if we say this is the move from 28th of Jan, that's not right because it's 0.01 cent. So this isn't even accurate, and this will give you an idea of how big this Doge move was. 16,000% for Doge on a not even accurate measurement. So let's say XRP does a 16,000% movement from the start of January, okay? Let's have a look where that would take us. So January the 4th, we're looking at. 4th of Jan, which is there. We're going to have to zoom out hard. Oh, blooming heck. March, April, January the 4th. Oh, wow. Got that for timing. Okay, we're just going to have to go because I've got so much drawn in. 16,000% would take us to $17-ish. So that gives you some ideas of what the moves we could do. Although Doge isn't a utility-based crypto, any crypto that makes a move like that, you have to keep an eye on, like it is now in the top 5, is it? In the top 10 at least. So there are definitely things to take into consideration. Anyway, I really apologise about the professionalism of this video after yesterday's. I was really happy with yesterday's video, but today, just feeling a bit drained after my meditation. Feel like I've just not really gone through much information there for you. Do you know what I'm going to do tomorrow to make up for this, for anyone who's stuck around until the end, is I'm going to show you a snippet of my XRP document that I wrote and got published on Global Macro Investor. It's going to show you my price predictions for XRP. I'm going to show you that page tomorrow in my YouTube video, or the next day, depending on when I make the YouTube video, because it is the weekend and I do need to have a few days off to rejuvenate. But on my next YouTube video, this is a deal from me to you. If you've stuck around to the end of this video, you're going to know and you're going to see some of my price predictions for XRP from my Global Macro Investor document. So with that being said, guys, thank you very much for tuning into my video, and I will speak to you on the next one. Peace up.